Good morning, everyone. It is a gorgeous day here in Colorado. It's March 24th, 2025, and we're going to try corned beef brisket here on the pellet smoker today. So I'm getting the Z grill warmed up here to about 225, and I've got my corned beef brisket here. This is basically what you can buy year-round at your local grocery store here. We have King Soopers or Kroger out here in the Denver area, and so just pulled that out. It's about a 2.5 pound, and what I've done is just rinsed the brine off real good, dried it with some paper towels, let it kind of sit there, get to room temperature, and then I've slathered it up with some mustard, and then obviously just use the corn pickled seasoning that comes with it, and then I just added a little bit of extra salt and a little bit more black pepper to cut it off. So we'll get the grill up here. The Z grill kind of always starts off a little hot, and it'll taper down to the temp that it needs to be here, but we'll get that to the right temp, and then we'll add this on and let it sit for, they say about an hour and a half to 2 hours per pound. So we'll get this on here, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, temp is where we need to be. So I've got the probe in for the temperature, and make sure that you lay it down fat side up. I went ahead and put it down accidentally on the top side, so you see a couple of great lines there, but fat cap up obviously, and just let this sit till it gets to about 165 internally, and then we'll go to step 2. Okay, we're about an hour and a half in. The meat thermometer there has it set about 140. We're sitting pretty good on temp still, so we'll just take a quick peek at it, see how it's doing. It's coming together nicely, and we'll check in as we get closer to 165. Okay, we've got now we're at step 2 of this cooking process. We've got the meat probe has the brisket at 165. So we're going to pull it off. You can wrap this up in tin foil or parchment paper. You can use a tinfoil dish, wrap that with more tinfoil, just whatever it is you have. But this kind of the next sort of braising of the meat. So what's going to happen here now is I've got about 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar. Went ahead and poured that in. It's about, I think it's like 2 tablespoons, kind of equate an ounce. So anyway, got about 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to pour that inside of our little meat tent here. Again, the fat side is still up. I'm going to tighten this up, and then we'll throw it back on and go a little bit longer until we get the temperature up to probably about 195, 200 or so. Got it back on. We've got the probe sitting back in, and you can see I've got just folded up here like a tent. Make sure it's loose in there. That way the air circulates and is cooking inside there with the juices. And then I went ahead and increased the temperature to 275 on my grill to kind of keep this going and see if we can cook it up here a little bit quicker. Internal probe now is set 195, so we're going to pull it, and then what I like to do is obviously let this rest for about 15 minutes or so. Some people say up to 30 minutes, but definitely let it rest. But I went ahead and pulled it out, and then I'm going to wrap it up here in this cloth as such, and let this rest for about 15 or so minutes, and we'll cut it. We'll show you what the finished product looks like shortly. And we have the finished product here that we pulled off. We've let it rest, as showed in the last video, for about 20 minutes now. So we're going to go ahead and cut this open and see what it looks like on the inside. There we are. Nice pink color from the braising. And we'll try cut it up just a little bit more so that we can see inside here. There you go. Nice smoke ring, nice pink color. from the brine. And that's the finished product.